మహాభారతం తెలుగువారి ముఖ్యమైన కావ్యం. ఇందులో ప్రముఖమైన పాత్రని పోషించిన వాడు కురుక్షేత్ర యుద్ధానికి మూలకారకుడు దుర్యోధనుడు. ఇప్పుడు నా స్నేహితుడు కీర్తన్ దుర్యోధనుని ఏకపాత్ర అభినయం చెప్పబోతున్నాడు.
ఆగు ఆగు ఆచార్యదేవ, ఏమంటివి జాతి నెపమున సూచనకు ఇందు నిలువ అర్హత లేదంటువా? ఎంత మాట! ఇది శాస్త్ర పరీక్షయే కానీ క్షత్రియ పరీక్ష కాకూడదు. ఇది కుల పరీక్ష అందువా? నీ తండ్రి భరద్వాజుని జన్మ పెట్టింది, అతి జుగుప్సాకరమైన నీ సంభవం పెట్టింది. మట్టి కుండలో పుట్టింది కదా, నిధియే కొలము. ఇంత ఏలా అస్మత్ పితామహుడు కురుకులైన ఈ సంతనముడు శివ సముద్రుని భార్య అగు గంగా గర్భమును ధరించలేదా? ఈయనది ఏ కులము? నాతో చెప్పిందిరేమయ్యా. మా వంశమునకు మూల పురుషుడైన వశిష్ఠుడు దేవవేశ్య అగు ఊర్వశి పుత్రుడు కాదా? అతడు పంచమ జాతి కన్య అయిన అరుంధతి అగు శక్తిని, ఆ శక్తి చండాలాంగాన ఎందు పరశురుని, ఆ పరశురుడు పల్లె పడిటి అయిన మా చక్రవేడు మా తాత వ్యాసుని, ఆ వ్యాసుడు విధవరాంతమైన పితామహి అంబికతో మా తండ్రిని, పితామహి అంబాలికతో మా పిల్ల తండ్రి పాండురాజును, మా ఇంటి దాసుతో జగన్ని నీచే కీర్తింపబడుతుంది. ఈ విదురదేవుని కనలేదా? సందర్భ అవసరములను బట్టి క్షేత్రబీజ ప్రాధాన్యతతో సంకరమైన మా కులవంశం ఏనాడో కులహీనమైంది కాగానే కులము అను ఎంతవాదము లేదుకు. ఓహో, రాచరికమా అర్హతను నిర్ణయిస్తున్నది. అయినా మా సామ్రాజ్యంలో సస్యశ్యామలమై సంపద్గ్రామమై వెలుగొందు అంగరాజములకు ఈ కర్ణుణ్ణి రాజుగా నియమిస్తున్నాను. ఇదే నా నిర్ణయం. ధన్యవాదాలు.
That was a power-packed performance.
Do you like reading books, Elizabeth?
Yes, I love to read about superheroes.
Did you ever wish to meet or be a superhero?
Yeah, I always dream of something like this.
Let's enjoy as the choir presents the song, something just like this.
She
dance, Anirudh?
Yes, I feel good when I'm dancing. Are we going to dance?
No, Anirudh, but get ready to be swept away by some elegant and graceful movements as our performers take the spotlight with their energetic and rhythmic dance.
together and welcome the choir as they take us on a magical journey with the song, What a Magical World.
Stars in the sky, falling in a place, 50 million others spread through our space. Your magic world, lucky to see such inspiration and amazing bliss.
melodious. Let's sit back, relax, and relive our childhood memories as our students present the poetic masterpiece Vocation by Rabindranath Tagore.
Vocation by Rabindranath. When the gong sounds 10 in the morning, and I walk, just go by your lane. Every day I meet the hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles, bangles, shiny bangles, bangles, crystal bangles, bangles, shiny and crystal bangles. There is nothing to hurt him on. There is no rules he must say, no place he must go to, no time when he must come. Spending money on the roads, crying, bangles, crystal bangles, bangles, shiny bangles, bangles, crystal bangles, bangles, shiny and crystal bangles. When I'm poor, in the afternoon, I come back from school. I can see through the gate of that house, the gardener digging the ground. He does what he likes with his face. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody can ask if he gets baked in sun or gets wet.
Does what he does. Yes, he does what he does. But nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet.
I wish I were a gardener digging away at the garden with nobody to stop me from digging.
Does what he does. Yes, he does what he does. But nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet. Just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to bed, I can see through my open window the watchman walking up and down. The lane is dark and lonely, and the street lamp stands like a giant with one red eye in its head. The watchman swings his lantern and walks with the shadow at his side, and never once goes to bed in his life. Swing, swing, swings away. Swing, swing, he swings away. He swings away, up and down. I wish I were a watchman, walking the streets all night, chasing the shadows with my lantern. Swing, swing, swings away. Swing, swing, he swings away. He swings away, up and down. Thank you.
That was brilliant.
The verses were so soothing and harmonious, yet inviting the audience to ponder over the deeper facets of life.
Now it's time to witness our enchanting choir render a beautiful Hindi number.
हम क्या जाने क्या है अब तेरा
spoil a boon or a bane?
That depends on our usage. If we are addicted to it, definitely a bane. But if used effectively, it is a boon.
Gadgets are the new drugs, and we are the gippies. Presenting to you the high performance dance.
तुझे क्यों बनाया था? तूने क्या करके छोड़ दिया? तू दिलों को जोड़ने के लिए आया था। तूने तो सब कुछ ही तोड़ दिया। उम्मीदों के सागर बंधे थे तुझसे। तूने हर सागर को सूखा छोड़ दिया। तुझे क्यों बनाया था? तूने क्या करके छोड़ दिया? कोई नहीं सुनता नए बच्चे की किलकारी। सबको सब दिखाने की करते हैं तैयारी। वो नन्हे हाथों को देखने की फुर्सत किसी को नहीं। लाइफ के अंगूठे के पीछे पागल है दुनिया सारी।
फैसला हो।
टूटी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो। हर मैदान फतेह, हर मैदान फतेह, हर मैदान फतेह, हर मैदान
मोबाइल से भी ज्यादा स्मार्ट बनना होगा। मैं जानती हूँ कि मोबाइल की तुलना अब रहना नामुमकिन है। एक छोटी कोशिश तो कर सकते हैं कि मोबाइल से थोड़ा दूर रहें और अपने के साथ जमा हो जाए। जिस दिन ऐसा होगा आपको ये दुनिया वैसी लगेगी। इस सारा जगह को चलना लगेगा।
That was awesome.
But did you learn something?
यारो, मोबाइल को जिंदगी का हिस्सा बनो, जिंदगी मत बनो।
Now, let's all enter onto a stage of silence.
Yes, get ready to experience the magic of mime, where every gesture speaks volumes and silence echoes with profound meaning.
nation struggled for freedom, reminding us of the sacrifices made by our great leaders. Let us honor their sacrifices and ensure that the flame of freedom continues to shine brightly in our hearts and generations to come.
With this, we have come to the end of our performances. We request our Managing Director, Mr. Ashish Emmanuel, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to everybody here today. I must say it's really nice standing here and looking at all the stakeholders of the school together in the campus. It doesn't happen very often that you have the teachers, the staff, the management, the parents, and of course the students in the campus at the same time. So thank you to everyone for taking out the time to be here today, especially the parents, who I'm sure are the main reason why we had a fabulous show put on by our children today. I would like to reiterate that it was indeed a fabulous show. So huge congratulations to all the students. each and every single one of you, whether you were in the choir, whether you were in a skit or a dance, or all the wonderful performances that we saw today. All of you did a splendid job. So huge congratulations, and how about a round of applause for them? Of course, nothing is possible without what's happening behind the scenes. So we all know that it's the teachers that put in all the hard work, brought in their creativity and their patience to train all the students. So big congratulations to you all. The leadership comes from Ms. Lija and Ms. Yasmin, so we have to applaud them for taking the initiative to put on shows like this. And of course, our operational team headed by Mr. Daniel and the entire support staff that we have to put together the wonderful setup. The first time I'm seeing something like this, where we have 3 screens. So very, very nicely done, and I hope to see some more in the future. But while it is nice to conduct programs like this, and it is important because it allows for children to learn beyond the classroom and take up extracurricular activities, it's also important from a school perspective to have programs where parents come in. There's also one important factor that we indirectly achieve by doing these type of things. And I'd like to just relate that to a common example that we can all sort of think about. Because I'm sure all of us watch cricket and we all know who Marredpally is. And so there was this match in 2016 in the World Cup, the T20 World Cup, where India required 50 runs to win in the last 3 overs, and Marredpally was the guy who got us that victory. After the match, he said that he surprised himself with how he performed and he didn't expect that. Like him, there are several other sports people who make a very similar statement, that they've never seen themselves perform this way. They surprise themselves, whether it's Federer, whether it's Lionel Messi, Lewis Hamilton. They all always make similar statements like this. And these are people who practice day in, day out, no matter the time, but yet they find themselves doing extraordinary things in pressure situations, right? So what can we relate to this? This may not be Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, but we are setting up a situation for our children and putting them in pressure situations, putting them in uncomfortable situations. It's easy to perform when nobody's watching. It's easy to play the guitar or to sing in the choir or do a dance when nobody's watching. You can build that talent. But to come and do it in front of people, you have to believe that our children were slightly nervous, and when you put them out there on the stage, we are allowing them to unleash their talent and realize some potential that they did not know existed as well. And you could see some of the, not some, but most of the students, I was expecting to see nervous faces, but I saw so many of them look so confident, especially in their expressions, the way they spoke, and that is a result of being in a situation where they're able to perform beyond what they knew they can. So it's so important that our management team, Ms. Lija and her entire team, continue to put on programs like this, and parents push your children to put them into uncomfortable situations and pressure situations so that they can learn and unleash themselves and ultimately become more confident. Like I said, it's a unique experience, especially for me, to be here with all the stakeholders. An important stakeholder here present are the parents. So I would like to touch on something I spoke about in our staff gathering that we have annually. Since you all are here, I thought I will share that as well with you all. The end of this academic year marks 2 years since we've had COVID interrupted years, right? The pandemic is well and truly behind us, but in these 2 years, the after effects of the pandemic were felt. And this is not just the school, but in all industry all across the world. Some of the industries are still recovering from that. So we are not immune to that. As a school, we also had to go through learnings, whether in the classroom, whether operationally, we had setbacks because of the pandemic. That while we tried our best to achieve, excellence in these 2 years, we had to consolidate as a school. We had to unlearn and relearn, which I'm sure teachers have done, coming back into the classroom to teach. Students had to face from going from digital to sitting down in classrooms again. And of course parents too. You all had to encounter unprecedented challenges from teaching at home to now, accepting children, new behaviors or new difficulties with going to school and so on. But I feel these 2 years are the challenges that we face. There will still be some challenges going forward, but the bulk of it has to have been completed. And now we should get back on the path of achieving excellence, and it starts in the next academic year. There is, if you look across historically, especially in big organizations, you will see in the growth chart, before a phase of growth, there's always a dip. And it's a very common analogy that you can bring across, which is Hyderabad. Not only in Secunderabad but also in Hyderabad. When people say CBSE school, they have to say St. Andrew's School, Marredpally. And this has to be achieved not by one group, but by all stakeholders, which is the management, the teachers, the staff, the students, and the parents. So I thank you all for being here, parents. Thank you for trusting in St. Andrew's School for the many years that we've encountered together, but also place your trust in St. Andrew's School as we move on into the next phase. Thank you all. Have a lovely weekend.
Sir, we thank you for your inspiring message, and we assure you that we will continue to imbibe the qualities of being a true android and grow up as good citizens of our great nation.
Now, my friend Smarni will render the vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, ma'ams, teachers, and my dear students, I, Smarini, proudly stand before you to render the vote of thanks as we draw the curtains on the most memorable annual day program. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our director, Mrs. Hyacinth Emmanuel, Managing Director, Mr. Ashish Emmanuel, and Director Akira, Mrs. Alana Emmanuel, for gracing this occasion. I would also like to thank our Principal, Mrs. Lija Cherian, Vice Principal, Mrs. Yasmin Sheikh, for their continuous support and motivation. Ma'ams, your vision, leadership and dedication have been instrumental in shaping this event into a memorable one. A special thanks to Chief Coordinating Operations, Mr. Daniel and team for all the arrangements. Your meticulous planning and execution ensured the success of this event. Not forgetting our teachers, staff members and volunteers whose tireless efforts behind the scenes made this event possible. Your dedication and commitment are truly commendable. A special mention of thanks to our media and branding department for designing our logo and invitation, and the DLR team for all the help with music. I would also like to extend my sincerest gratitude to our invaluable support staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure smooth functioning of our school. To our talented performers, thank you for mesmerizing us with your captivating performances. Each act showcased your hard work and dedication. We are also grateful to our parents and guardians for their unwavering support and encouragement. Last, but certainly not the least, a big thank you to all the students for their exemplary behavior and discipline, showcasing the true spirit of an android and making this annual day a grand success. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish you all a good day. May I request you to kindly rise for the national anthem.